What's going on, YouTube? How you guys all doing? So, where do we stand as of, what day is it today? As of March 7th. So as of March 7th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, really getting you guys up to date and get a feel of what's happening in terms of what we're trying to achieve. Let's all figure this journey out together, because I know maybe there's like maybe 100 of you guys who are pretty much still watching solid strong, and that's really cool. And I need to try to. This has really been something. Okay, this has been something that has continuously been on my mind for a long period of time, and we've discussed the equipment and those things. Now that I have the equipment and now I'm starting to get familiar with it, I actually just shot a short sketch with it, and that will hopefully get released in the next few days once I finalize a couple of things with someone. So once those things get finalized, expect that to be released very soon. I'm very excited about that project. It's really, this next video sketch that you guys see is really what I want my channel to be about in terms of scripted, high quality produced sketch content.
Okay, give me all your money, I didn't pay my taxes.
And that's something that I really liked, and I think now that, thank God, I've got all these new gizmos and gadgets to play with. That's really something you want to be describing filmmaking equipment. Gizmos and gadgets, yeah, it's really great. No, but now that I've got something that kind of is gonna help enhance really the end product, and again, what you saw on the sketch that I did with Bill Sorvino.
Okay, so we've established you're not a man who sells his meat for practices of payment. I get that. Have you ever done gay porn?
No.
Why did you take a second to think about it? Is there like a moment that was in one of your movies?
You're just throwing some stuff at me that I'm just...
It really wasn't a proper setup. I mean, the camera was, was off center, and the lighting wasn't 100% set up the way I would have wanted to set it up, but we had just wrapped the previous sketch and we were exhausted. And that was something that we just decided to shoot off the cuff. It's all 100% improv. If you haven't seen it, it's the previous video, so go back, go to the main channel page and go check out Jatinder Almost Famous and Bill Sorvino. It's just called, I think it's just called Almost Famous Bill Sorvino, or I might have changed the title by now if you're seeing this much later. So it's the most previous video that I've uploaded. It was a ton of fun to make, and it's all improv. There's nothing scripted there, and I think you guys should just really appreciate that this was an entirely off-the-cuff psychotic interview, and it was just the way I would have imagined it to come out in terms of how funny and ridiculous it is. What I'm doing today is I am going through an itemized way of trying to figure out how to produce content, again, high quality content, but what we're tentatively looking at is producing scripted/unscripted material that is produced on a daily basis, which is really a huge feat, because taking a vlog and just pointing at yourself and then coming up with a subject that you want to talk about during the day, I'm not saying it's not challenging, it is challenging, but I think coming up with something more rehearsed tends to have more issues. And why am I doing that? Well, I've enjoyed the aspect of creating scripted content more, or putting actors in improvised medium. So that's something that we're going to look at right now. Other than that though, guys, just bear with the scheduling. Next video hopefully will come out by the end of the week. If not by the end of the week, then expect it over the weekend. The only reason I'm saying if not by the end of the week, I'm traveling very shortly. So once things get settled, you know how it is, you travel and stuff, but I will do very best try to get it up by Thursday. But I'm going to try to keep it going on 2 videos a week right now. And then if things start moving in a direction that I like, then we'll start looking at expanding that. Hopefully, but by not deteriorating the 2 other videos. So the goal really is, from a chart, I don't have a piece of, well, I kind of do have a piece of paper. It's a script. So I can't, okay, so I'll do it with the hands right now. The hand motion. So, the hand motion. So what we have right now is we have, let's say that this is the standard quality of being high quality and 2 videos a week. What we want to try to do is keep the chart rising so that even if we increase content, the quality factor doesn't go down. We want to try to have something that is more continually well produced, good material, and at the same time is not going to be a driving force of making us hinder the other videos that we have along the way. So that's really the idea. How are we going to achieve it? It's just going to come through trials and error right now, and a lot of hypothetical planning. I always feel like you can plan as much as you can, but when it comes down to the practical, it really depends on what the audience retention is and what you guys find interesting. And granted, I am looking back at a lot of the old material that we used to do. A lot of the older videos I used to do, I am looking back at those and kind of trying to figure out, you know, what do people really like here and how can I find a way to combine it, or should I revisit a series? You know, should we bring back freaking sun's out. I've got a line on my face. I've become a robot. They're scanning you. Oh my god, the aliens are coming. Don't take that one. He's not good. They're all gone. So what I was trying to say is, what was I trying to say before the aliens came? The alien invasion came. What happens if I do that? Oh, lights on. It's the alien invasion. In terms of trying to get the high quality material out, we need to try to figure out how we can produce material that's going to allow us to progress and not regress quality. That's really going to be the trial and figuring that all out. Other than that, go guys, just please make sure you come back and check out. I got to pick a date that I like to produce material. That's a good day for me to produce material, so I'm looking at either Tuesdays or Thursdays, and trying to see that does that give me enough time to produce, and then come up with the idea, write it, film it, and edit it. And again, these are whole day processes, and it's really the love and the hate relationship with the YouTubes. But other than that, I'm gonna keep on trucking. How was your guys' week? Let me know. Is it as crazy as mine? God, I gotta get a haircut. I gotta do something. Gotta get back into the gym. Good things.